Hi, today I'm going to talk about one of the most important aspects at work, where we talk about different generations at work and how do we keep up with Gen Y, Gen Z, or the next generation, millennials, number of names that we have for this generation. Remember that in today's workforce, we have a great number of millennials coming into the workforce. So if you look at any organization today, it has chiefly three generations working together. Pre-millennials, or Gen Y is what they call, millennials, Gen Z. Okay, so the larger question is why there has been so much of friction between these generations at work. And the answer often is each generation wants the other generation to understand them, and nobody tries to understand themselves or the other generation. Now in such a case, what has to be done? Okay, first and foremost, stop the blame game. That's the first aspect. Accept the generation the way they are. And the positive side of this is they are not afraid of failures. For the new generation, failure is an okay word. It's not something which is a taboo. Okay, so try and accept that failure is not a taboo. Give them more and more chances. B, empower them with a lot of information and your experiences. But at the same time, don't say that this is the only way that it works. That is your experience. The times have changed. Now, you have to give in some information and also adapt to a lot of new methodologies. Now, the same thing applies to the new generation, where they need to respect the experiences that people have had earlier and pick up a thing or few that would work in their favor. Most importantly, try to understand the challenges each of the generations had. Take an example. Generation before me never thought of job hopping because there were not many opportunities available. So one of the most important aspects of decision making was financial. Then came in work profile, then came in work-life balance and various other aspects of work. Today we have got the longevity in the job is no longer a lucrative thing. At the same time, a shorter duration is not frowned upon. So please try and understand that this is all about accepting the changes. Take an example that now even transgenders are encouraged at work. Earlier during my times, that was something that was very unheard of or unthoughtful of. Okay, so we need to adapt to the new norms. We need to look in the way the changes are occurring, the speed with which the changes are occurring. Most importantly, try and understand what impact it will have. If you have to work with them, be collaborative. Try to resolve the conflict. Remember, it's not the generation or the person which is a problem. Separate people from problem and look at it in a dispassionate manner. Keep the ego aside, accept and embrace the new changes, yet educate the new generation to adapt to the old thought process. Many times it has its own advantages. The experience comes with a lot of prudence. Try and adapt to the positive side and still stick to the core values. The core values are set by the company, defined by its vision, mission, and various policies. So A, most importantly, discipline. B, stretch. 3, create a support system so that everybody can voice their opinion out. And if it's saying an upfront no, be assertive, be clear, be honest, explain why you think that this would work or this would not work. Now this is my advice. Whenever you find workers and colleagues and peers from various generations working together, always remember it is more of a collaborative than a conflicting approach. The collaborative approach would be the right combination where the right mix of experience, new ideas, innovation, and proven methodology working together. I know it's an idealist situation. Sometimes it's good to have conflicts, but at the same time, we always say it in quantum, and I would definitely second this: agree or disagree, but commit. I may individually disagree with a few things, but then for the larger purpose, we need to commit to the decision that has been taken rather than entering into a blame game. Appreciate people, appreciate their thought, and also look at what is most practically possible to implement. Be collaborative and take it ahead. Thank you. Wish you all the best.